Hey guys, Miss Frazier here. I'm just going to review our subtraction poem today and then a few examples of subtracting with regrouping. Okay, so this is the subtraction poem that we use when we subtract, and it starts with more on top, no need to stop. So if you look at this example over here, in the ones place, we have an 8 on top, and that's more on top, obviously. 8 is bigger than 5, so we can just subtract straight down. We don't have to stop. The next part of our poem is more on the floor, go next door and get 10 more. So in this problem, we had 5 minus 8. There was more on the floor in the ones place. So we had to go next door and get 10 more so that we could subtract. And then the last part of our poem is numbers the same, zero's the game. So if we have the same number in the ones place, 8 minus 8, we always know it's 0. All right, so let's do some examples. These are some examples that are from your packet, so I'm just going to go over these really quickly. We're going to follow our subtraction poem in the ones place. We're always starting in the ones place, so we're going to ask ourselves, more on top or more on the floor? And there's more on the floor here, so we need to go next door and get 10 more. I'm crossing my 6 out. That will become a 5. I put my 110 that I borrowed up in the ones place, and I bring the 2 straight up next to it. Now I don't have 2 minus 4, I have 12 minus 4. So now I can subtract 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. And then I subtract the tens place. 5, 4, 3, 2. Our answer is 28. Let's look at some 3-digit subtraction, and we're going to follow the same steps with our subtraction poem. We're going to start in the ones place, and we're going to ask ourselves, more on top or more on the floor? There is more on the floor, so we need to go next door and get 10 more. I'm going to cross my 7 out and make it a 6, because I'm taking 1 away. Put my 1 up in the ones place, and bring the 2 straight up next to it. Now I do not have 2 minus 4, I have 12 minus 4, and I can subtract. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Now I'm going to subtract the tens place. 6, 5, 4, 3. And now I'm going to subtract the hundreds place. 5, 4, 3. And our answer is 338. Let's look at a problem where we have to regroup 2 times. All right, so we're following the same exact steps. Start in the ones place. Is there more on top or more on the floor? There is more on the floor, so we need to go next door and get 10 more. Cross the 5 out, make it a 4. Put your 1 up in the ones place and bring the 0 straight up next to it. Now I don't have 0 minus 3, I have 10 minus 3, and I can subtract. 10, 9, 8, 7. All right, I need to ask myself in the tens place the same question. Is there more on top or more on the floor? There is more on the floor in the tens place, so I have to regroup again. I'm going to go next door and get 10 more. Cross the 7 out, make it a 6, and put your 1 up in the tens place. Now I can subtract the tens place. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And now I can subtract the hundreds place. 6, 5, 4, 3. See you guys.